Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a video about depression. It is not normal video to my channel, but this is what I went through the last year, and I would like to share what I've learned so far, and I hope it will be helpful for you guys. In this video I'm speaking about depression in general. If you would love to know my own personal story, there is another video for that, and you can find it in the description down below. So, what is actually depression? I feel like depression is a tricky thing because depression is both a symptom of the condition and it's a condition itself. So professionals divide depression into one of two things. First, it's a clinical depression that requires professional approach and medicament treatment. And the second type of depression is just basically everyone can go through the depressive mood disorder from time to time in our life, and it is something that person can handle by himself. So if you would love to know for sure if you really have depression, or you just, not in the mood just for several days, because depression basically, like the real and serious depression, it can stay with a person for weeks, for months, and even years. And there are plenty of tests on the web, so you can go and check out any of them, or you can go to my video that I'm gonna also make and put the link down below. So from medical standpoint, depression is defined as a mood disorder which causes persistent feeling of sadness. So how I see it is, it's like you feel all the time black, like everything is black around, everything is, just sad and bad, and you have this dark cloud around you, and even when it's sunny, it's also bad. And it's one that can affect the way you think, the way you feel, and the most important, the way you act in your daily life. So there are several types of depression, and it's another, of course, topic of the video. And because it's a lot of types of depression, it's even more types, it's even more causes of depression. And what I always think, what I always have in mind when I think about depression is, depress, suppress, so it's everything with a press. So sometimes we go through our life very fast, or we need to reach a goal, or we have very busy schedule, and we cannot just allow ourselves to feel bad or to feel sad, or just, to sit down and don't do anything the whole day, and just to let your nervous system, repair itself. And as I feel it and see it, is like on the material level of our lives. We brush our teeth. I hope you brush your teeth every day. We do the laundry, so we basically put the dirty clothes in the basket, and when it's time, we just, go and wash them. But very often we forget, or we want to forget about our emotional garbage, let's say like this, that we also put in the basket. We put emotions, we put suppressed feelings, we put some thoughts that we cannot allow right now to think, or cannot allow right now to feel. And we put the same things in the same basket, like similar basket, And we never wash it, we never put attention to this. We just hope that it will clean itself and everything will be just fine. And you know, with some people it works, and with some people don't. And there is something that I put down, and there's a video that I'm gonna make when it's not okay to be okay, and when it's time, when there's several signs when it's time to go into this dark lake or dark night of your soul. And what I think is that nature gave us the tool in a form of depression, in a form of mood disorder, to, you know, to just let our, you know, nervous system to take care of it. And depression is like this state of mind or feeling or emotions when we stop beating ourselves, when we stop feeling that we have to be someone else. Our nervous system give us let everything go, give us time to let everything go. It is necessary a relaxing time for forgiving ourselves and for dealing with everything that we can't change. So, and then you see, as I said before, as I said earlier, there are two types of depression. The first type is like just mood disorder that everyone goes through, and there's a clinical depression, like major depression or like very severe one, when you really need someone to help you out. And when we do not allow this normal things happen, when we do not allow ourselves to go through this dark night of the soul, we get this dark cloud around us. So when you suppress the truth, when you not allow to face some facts that can be disturbing to your ego or that can be quite painful, when you cover something with a food and or like alcohol or even worse, drugs, and attention, when there are people who interested in us being depressed, who gives us treats for being in this state of mind and emotion, because it is easier to control and manipulate you in this state of mind. So just think about it, and there's another video about exactly this topic. It's called Narcissist and Depression. So check this out. And so when I threw all this, you know, at that moment, like I couldn't handle any of that. And with the time, you know, with the help of people, with the help of professionals, with the help of, you know, books and, you know, articles and everything that I found on web, and also YouTube videos of the people who also went through the same stuff, I think I can categorize or like organize the steps that I went through, because for me depression was not the first one, and I think it was like, but it was definitely the most deep and severe, and I felt like I'm in the very deep hole, and I had to go up, and it is difficult to go up when you don't have strength, when you don't have power, when you don't have the motivation. And there are 5 stages that I put here, and I'm gonna share with you guys. Oh, what I forgot to tell you is, as you see the all here and these paintings, when I went through this period of life, I was drawn into the symbol of all, and I didn't really know why. So the Carl Jung, he's a famous psychologist, He has this term as a shadow work, and you can check the video down below about it, where I speak about it in a detail. So the 5 stages. Let's get back to the point. The first stage is what I call you are not a superhero, because there are professionals, there are medical regulations that can really help you, you know, to just kind of get yourself a little bit up and face and deal with the, you know, everything that you have, you know, you have to let go. And the most important thing here is our ego and how we, you know, our relationship with the ego from our lifetime. And this stage can take months and years and many sessions with a psychotherapist and or healers and or coaches. And here is the only one factor that can make it faster is just to face your true self, to face your own fears, to face your own ego, to face your own emotions, and to face your own. So the second stage is what I call stabilization. So after you went through all this emotional garbage, you know, everything that your ego was trying to hide from you, there will be definitely an emotional storm that you will go through, and this is like the part where you have to put all your intention, you know, just to stay where you are, because it will be a lot of wind, it will be a lot of, you know, let's say storms and snow and everything. So you have to put all your intention into just stay where you are and to be rooted, to just root yourself. And the next stage is very connected to this storm, is I would call regime. So you have to create a regime. You have to eat in the same time, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, all at the same time, and you should make a strict schedule and make every day looks exact as the day before. So that what will help you to actually successfully go through the emotional storm. So the fourth stage is to build yourself up, because when someone goes through the deepest depression and just trying to, you know, to get better and to feel better, sometimes it feels like you just you look back and you see yourself as a different person. You see yourself as someone who had like completely, you know, unrecognizable desires, motivation, interest, and it's okay. So all you need to focus on the fourth stage is to build yourself up from the scratch. You should learn what will make you, you know, be excited about life, and it can be completely different from what, you know, from what you had before. So what really helped me is to make 100 wishes. It was very, very difficult to make, because I don't know, I just, you know, the first 10 wishes was, you know, I was trying to make a sentence, but then by the time I put the dot in the end of the sentence, it just like, I was, oh my god, but it's like, it's not me, it's someone else in me, it's someone, you know, it's like, it's stereotypes, or it's like advertising, or it's something that I saw in the movie, and it's not really reflecting of who I am now. So the fourth stage is, you know, it's looking in the mirror with a really honest eyes and, you know, and just to be truthful to yourself. And the fifth stage is to create a survival plan. This is the very important part, because by the time that we get into this stage, we feel like, whoo, yes, everything was a nightmare before. I don't know, it was like just, you know, a bad movie. It was not even happening with me. And it's very easy to get triggered by something from your past, or from something that will again make you feel, you know, pain, and something that you will not want to face, or something that you will want to put in the storage for a lifetime. So and this new depression wave will definitely come, and for this you have to make a survival plan. And I think I'm gonna make a separated video, because this video is already too long, and if you would love to check this out, please. So this is it. I covered the definition of depression. I covered of what my own personal experience, a little bit about you know, how to recognize the depression. And then I went through the 5 stages of how to get better. But of course, this is only a supportive video. You really need to make a test and ask for the assistance, and, you know, hope for the better, and just, you know, not just hope for the better, but do something to feel better, to get better, to, you know, to get to know yourself, to get to know your new self. And it's totally fine, because we're sometimes changing in our paths. And yeah, I was trying to be completely open and honest in this video, and please check others video that I've mentioned here. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another videos. Bye.